What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today it's a different video than usual because this is not going to be a reaction video, and this is more of an announcement video, I guess you could call it. Because yeah, you probably already read it in the title. I'm starting a Patreon, or I kind of already started the Patreon. And yeah, before we get into the reasons and how it works and all that stuff, I just want to make very clear from the beginning, on not pretty much nothing will change on YouTube. So everything I post on YouTube right now, I'll also continue to post on YouTube in the future. So I mostly obviously do music video reactions, dance practice reactions, dance performances, the occasional trailer reaction, the occasional album, which I get to later in the video. And these types of live stages, live performances will all stay the same. So basically on YouTube, nothing will change. All the type of content I did before, I'm also continue to be doing on YouTube. So if anyone, just in case anyone was wondering, because I'm starting a Patreon now, does it affect the YouTube? Pretty much not at all. Like only a few minor things will change, but pretty much everything will stay the same on YouTube. Yeah, just in case anyone was wondering, I wanted to make that very clear in the beginning. I'm just basically, if everything will stay the same, I just put out more content on Patreon in the future. So yeah. Also, of course, your support on YouTube is already more than enough. Like, we recently hit 6,000 subscribers, which actually I never said thank you for. So thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. 6,000 people, so it's like crazy when you think about that. Like, yeah, 6,000 people having subscribed to my channel is crazy. So thank you so much for that. And yeah, I wanted to make very clear as well. You just watching my videos, liking, subscribing, or commenting is already more than enough support for me. So yeah, also wanted to make that very, very clear. And yeah, doing reaction videos became like my biggest passion and biggest hobby ever since I started it. Like, it's so much fun and I love to do it, which is why I do it. Like, I never started with the intention to earn any money, because I think most of you guys know copyright exists, and 95% of my videos, if not more, get copyright claimed, which is what it is. Like, I'm fine with that. I've nothing to complain about. And yeah, so I just wanted to say that money is obviously not the reason why I started all of this. It's just became an outlet for me to express, or kind of share my thoughts on my biggest hobby or passion, which is K-pop, to you guys, and also to especially interact with you guys out there who have the same interest as me. So yeah, that's why I started Patreon. That's why I started YouTube in the first place, and that's why I still do it, and I'm also continuing to do it in the future. But yeah, I've been getting comments from time to time asking me to react to other types of content, like other live stages or variety content, behind the scenes content of certain groups. And honestly, I wanted to do it for quite some time myself. Like yeah, there's so much more outside of the music videos and dance practices and the stuff that I already react to on YouTube. There's so much more to potentially react to in K-pop. Like, every group basically has like their own variety show, behind the scenes content, albums, and all that stuff, live stages. There's so much to react to, and I've been wanting to do that for quite some time now. But yeah, as I said, copyright is an issue, as I said, but also time. Most of my free time goes into, pretty much all of my free time goes into my YouTube channel. And because I'm a full-time student, I do work part-time. I have family and things that every person has to do. So yeah, I obviously have a limited amount of time to create reactions, and wanting to create more reactions, like variety content and more album reactions and all that stuff, is hard, and especially hard to justify if I don't get anything in return. So yeah, as I said, everything will stay the same on YouTube. So I can justify the amount of work I put into my YouTube channel alone without getting any money in return. But when it comes to even more content, which I want to do, and I was, as I said, also asked to do multiple times before, it's like kind of hard to put even more time into this without getting anything in return. I hope that's makes sense. As I said, again, I never started this because of the money. I love to do it, and as I say, yeah, it's my biggest passion. But I'd be lying if I say, it wouldn't be cool to earn a little bit with what I'm doing right now. And that's where Patreon comes into the picture. And for those who don't know what Patreon is, I'm sure most of you guys do, but for those who don't, it's basically a paid subscription, or it allows creators like me to create content and post content and getting money in return. So you guys basically subscribe to people on Patreon for exclusive content, like in my case, variety content, behind the scenes content of K-pop idols, more album reactions, more live stages, that kind of stuff. So just a brief explanation of what Patreon is. And yeah, Patreon gives me the opportunity to not have to worry about copyright and post anything I want to, plus getting money in return for it. Also, if anyone's wondering, as of now, I have not earned a single cent with any of my YouTube content, just if anyone's interested, because I'm not even part of a partner program. I can't even earn any money with YouTube right now. But also, if I was in the partner program, I'd be earning a few cents maximum. Because, as I said, 95% of my content is copyright striked. And so yeah, I think you guys you shouldn't get any ads in front of my videos or during my videos. And that's because I'm not even in the partner program. For me, it was not worth it to earn a few cents. And for that, you guys have to watch ads every single video and all that stuff. So yeah, that's why I never applied to the partner program. So this is basically for people. My Patreon is basically for people who are interested in my reactions to other types of content, like, as I said before, mostly variety content, but also live stages and all that stuff. So basically every type of content that is more than just music videos, dance practices, and that kind of stuff that I post on YouTube. This Patreon would be for you if you're interested, of course. If not, then you can just stay on YouTube. As I said, your support on YouTube is more than enough already. But yeah, I just want to show real quick what my Patreon looks like and how it works. So I have one tier at the moment, which is because I think I only need one tier right now, which is €4 a month, which I think is a pretty good price. I looked at a ton of other K-pop reactors and their pricing on Patreon, and I think €4 a month is like a pretty good price, especially since you get access to every single thing I post on Patreon. Of course, right now, since I'm just starting out, there's not a ton of content on my Patreon yet. So yeah, but in the future, as I said, I'm gonna post. I'll try to post as much as I can on Patreon, and since you get every single thing, every single video I post on here for €4 a month, I think it's a pretty good price. So yeah, I'm gonna be reacting to, as I said, variety / reality content. So shows like, for example, Leniverse, Going 17, those types of shows. Group content, behind the scenes content, that type of stuff. Blog reactions or blog videos, but those will be on Patreon for free. So yeah, everything that gets blocked that I wanted to post on YouTube but gets blocked on YouTube, I'm just gonna post for free on Patreon. Full album reactions, or I could say like more full album reactions, because I have a few on my YouTube channel, but I've always struggled with copyright and blockings with my album reactions as well. Luckily, there's, as I said, a few that I got to post on YouTube that never got blocked, but yeah, most of them get blocked, or I struggle with some type of copyright issues. So yeah, but for like my favorite groups and the ones that I'm most interested in, like for example NMIX, I recently posted a mini album reaction to NMIX. For my favorite groups and my old groups, basically, I'll try to still post on my YouTube channel, like the album reactions. But for albums that I haven't checked out yet, or groups that I recently got into and I've never checked out any albums of theirs, I'm mostly gonna post them on Patreon as well. And yeah, as I said, everything else I post. So yeah, there's no need actually for these bullet points, because everything I post will be available to you. And yeah, for the past like 2 months, like starting in December and also January, I've been pre-recording a bunch of content for my Patreon, and I already have a few videos up here, and these are mostly the end of year shows from 2023, end of year award shows, end of year shows. Just briefly, the Mama 2023, MMA 2023, AAA 2023, Music Bank Global Festival, which is I think an interesting one, because I don't think a lot of people have reacted to this because these performances are not available on YouTube. Plus, for free, it's free, guys. I put the MP4 file plus timestamps for all the performances for free on my Patreon as well. So if you want to watch the Music Bank Global Festival 2023, which is not available on YouTube, you can just head on to my Patreon and download it for free. It's not a virus, I promise you. It's a Google Drive. It's a Google Drive file, and it includes, as I said, the 4+ hour whole show of Music Bank Global Festival, plus the timestamps of each group performing. So yeah, if you're interested in that, you can just head here and download it for free. And yeah, I also posted a reaction for that as well. Golden Disc Awards and SBS Gayo Daejeon performances. There's one missing. I still have to react to the MBC Gayo Daejeon. I don't know what it's called, but you know, the MBC performances. I'll get to that as soon as possible. So that's the one that's still missing. But other than that, I think I reacted to every single award show or end of year show from 2023. So yeah, these are already uploaded on my Patreon. Also, this New Jeans remix album reaction is for free because it got blocked recently on YouTube. After like 30 days or something, it all of a sudden got blocked on YouTube. So I just put that here on already uploaded this for free on YouTube as well. But that's not all. I have a bunch of drafts. As I said, I pre-recorded quite a few things, and yeah, I have a few drafts already ready to upload, basically. Of like, yeah, mostly variety content or some live stages as well. And yeah, you can see by scrolling through this, I have like my main interests. So I just want to make very clear, I'm more of a girl group stan. When it comes to, not necessarily when it comes to music, but more when it comes to variety stuff. If I really want to get to know the groups, I'm just more interested in girl groups. And I'm sure there's people out there that are similar. Like maybe some of you are mostly interested or only interested in boy groups. Some are only interested in girl groups. When it comes to music, as you can see in my reactions, I'm pretty much 50-50. Like I don't care if it's boy group or girl group, as long as I like the music, I like the music. But when it comes to variety stuff and behind the scenes content and other stuff, I'm just more drawn towards girl groups. So yeah, in my end of year reactions, I also, you know, covered a bunch of boy groups. So I'm not solely reacting to girl groups on my Patreon, but yeah, these are my like main priorities, I'd say. And yeah, I just don't want to make any false like promises saying that, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna get to that group and that group and that group. I don't know. I want to react to there are certain boy groups out there and also other girl groups that I want to get into in the future. But yeah, they're probably not my priority right now. Just want to make that very clear as well. So yeah, if you're interested in New Jeans, aespa, Seraphim, NMIX, or Baby Monster, I think you like what you get on my Patreon. I don't have an upload schedule just on my YouTube, because as I said, I do this still as a hobby on the side. So every time I have time to record, I'm gonna record and upload, but I don't have a upload schedule as of now. And I'll try to keep pre-recording stuff so that I always have like a few videos, you know, up my sleeve basically. So I'm also not gonna post all of these immediately. I'm gonna be posting all of my pre-recorded content like slowly after one another, so that I always have some videos as backup, kind of. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. I've been talking for quite some time already, but yeah, this is basically my Patreon. From the day you see this, which is tomorrow, I'm gonna upload this tomorrow. My Patreon will be live, so yeah, if you want to come here and check out my stuff, feel free to also just first of all skim through what I've reacted to already, and if you like it, you can subscribe. If not, then of course no one is obligated to subscribe to my Patreon. I think that goes without saying. Like no one should feel obligated to subscribe to my Patreon, because as I said in the beginning, your support on YouTube is already more than enough, and I can't really ask for more. So this is basically just an extra layer of content, you know. If you're interested, it costs money, but yeah, this is just an extra layer of content for you to check out if you want to. I hope I said everything I wanted to say. If there's any questions, of course, feel free to ask down in the comments. I'll try to answer all of them. But yeah, so as I said, if you're interested, feel free to head to my Patreon, check it out. It's down in the description. Also for my future videos, it's gonna be down in the description. And yeah, I'll be posting more content over in the future. Of course, I still, as I said, have a lot of drafts that I'm going to be posting, but I'm also going to be continuing to pre-record stuff for my Patreon. But also, of course, I'm still going to continue posting on my YouTube. So as I said, nothing will change on YouTube. It's just extra content on Patreon. If you watched up until now, thank you so much. I really, really appreciated me rambling about all of this. So for anyone who's considering to subscribe to my Patreon, I really, 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 really appreciate it. It's like, it's insane to me if there's anyone who's willing to pay money for my reactions, honestly. I don't know if anyone will. To be completely honest, I'm not sure if anyone will ever watch these videos. But if you do, I really, really do appreciate it. It means like so much to me. Yeah, if you're willing to pay for my reactions, it just feels crazy to me. And so I really, really appreciate it. And if not, that's, as I said, totally fine. If you're just here for my YouTube reactions, perfectly fine. I really appreciate the support on that as well. And yeah, again, thank you for all the support on my videos already. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next video as well. So yeah, until then, peace.